We are live. Okay, we are live. All right, if you're watching this back, hey, I appreciate you watching this back. I really do. Thank you for taking the time to watch this back. It's Tuesday night. Tennessee is beating Ole Miss by about 9 with 10 minutes left, and South Carolina is down by 5 to Texas with 8 minutes left. So there's the two SEC games tonight. So, yes, Tennessee looks like they're going to win, and Texas looks like they're going to win. So Ole Miss is really falling off. So, all right, we play Oklahoma tomorrow night. So we'll let some people get in here, and we can talk some football. Uh, Everybody's talking about Will Stein in the national media. They like him because he's not from the SEC. I've noticed that they like it that he was a Big Ten guy, and that okay, he's a Big Ten guy, and he's from Oregon. Yeah, so he's actually getting a lot of publicity more than John Summerall. So, what's up, Derek? Go Cats! That's right, man. Tennessee's winning tonight, beating Ole Miss, and Texas is beating South Carolina. That's about the only two games I see on. So a lot of hype, yes, with Will Stein. A lot of hype. They love him because he's not from the SEC. He's from the Big Ten, and all the national media hate the SEC, which they probably should. And now they're giving Will Stein. I mean, some of them are going a little bit overboard, but Nick Roush interviewed one guy in the national media. I forgot his name. The guy said maybe we could upset Alabama. Maybe. I was like, hold on a second. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. But tomorrow night we got Oklahoma in basketball. We need to win that game. Take care of business, and that's what we need to do because Tennessee is taking care of business. They're smacking Ole Miss, so a low-scoring game. So we can expect that on Saturday from Tennessee. See if Stein can turn it around. Well, we'll see. Nobody knows that. So, everybody's trying to, people are saying all kinds of stuff. Look, I get it. Everybody should be excited, but let's not, hold on a second here. We got 5 road games in the SEC and 4 home games. So I hope we get Florida because John Summerall. That's the game we need to get. That's the new Coach Bowl right there because we don't play Auburn, right? So, yeah, if we can get John Summerall, that'd be a big deal. All right, and Brad White. That's the game you need to circle right there. So, running backs video was good. Yeah. I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't realize how, we're taking some chances on some injured people. So hopefully it will. It's a gamble. You got to have luck, right? Got to have luck and no injuries, because if we get injuries, we're in trouble. WKRP. What's going to be the strength of the football team? I don't know, but hopefully the defense. People keep talking about offense, but you better be able to stop somebody, as Indiana proved, right? How did Indiana win the national championship game? Special teams blocked a punt. They went for it on 4th down. Offense made it, and they intercepted the ball at the end. So they had an offense, they had a defense, and they had special teams, and they all helped them win that game against Miami. That's why they went undefeated. So when we have all 3 of those things, then we can talk about it. But this year, let's just try and let's try and win 6 games and see if we can get to a bowl. And like I said, 5 road games and 4 home games in the SEC did not do us any favors. You start playing at Missouri, at Texas A&M, even the home games. We need to get Florida, LSU. I don't know if we can get Alabama. Like I said, we're going to see. I don't know. The strength of the team will be hopefully the head coach, because he hadn't coached before. So Bateman was at Florida, so he's coached before. And we traded players with Florida. They took couple of our defensive backs. We took couple of their defensive backs. So there you go. But no, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I wish we had another receiver, guys. I'm telling you, DJ Miller. Now I'm gonna put out a DJ Miller video. And DJ Miller played the last 5 games. He did good. But damn, we're counting on a guy from Southern Utah and a guy that was injured. Rodriguez is going to catch the balls, and the running backs are going to catch the balls, probably. So we'll have to see, guys. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, what's going to happen with football. I don't know. Well, we're going to find out, because I think the second game is Alabama, right? And then Texas A&M is the third game. So we're going to find out. Barnes can block. Yeah. Yes, he can. He's a good, those backs are good. Hopefully they don't get hurt. Patterson's probably going to have to play because somebody's going to get banged up. But that's the key to the season right there is luck and no injuries. Because if we, now on defense, I think we got a lot more depth on defense than we do on offense. That's for sure. But we're going to find out. And everybody loves him because he's, all the new coaches, they're like new cars. We have a shiny new car and it looks great. Well, hopefully it works out. Jake, what's up? Great interview with Don 3. Yeah, I saw that. Minchie was similar. Yeah, everybody's talking about how great he is. Well, we're going to find out. He hasn't played, but Stein said he can make all the throws, which is fine if we have all the catches. That would be nice. And all the blocking, we're good to go. No, I mean, look, we're going to see. Minchie's good. I mean, if he's as good as advertised, then hey, he was going to Nebraska, and we changed their mind. We changed his mind. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Like I said, wish we had a few more receivers, but we don't. So we're just gonna roll with what we got. And anyway, basketball tomorrow. We gotta win this game, guys. It's Oklahoma. No game should be a trap game with 9 games left. Okay. We play Tennessee after that, and then I think we play Georgia at Florida and Georgia at home after that. So, we gotta, Tennessee's beating Ole Miss pretty bad right now in a rock fight, which is what they like. Low scoring game, 56-46 with 8 minutes left. Texas is beating South Carolina with 5 minutes left. But yeah, Tennessee. Getting them twice would be an accomplishment. Okay, they're not going to want to lose that game. So, we'll see who steps up this next game. But Oklahoma, they're 1-8, but that doesn't mean anything. So we should win. Should win. So we don't need to revert back to any old ways. Yeah, come out with effort and play like we played. Play under the basket. Yeah, play in the lane. We shot 13 threes. That's good right there. About 15 is good. Yep. Yeah. So, we got, a lot of stuff going on. So getting down to the end of the SEC here, just fighting for seeding. Yeah. We need more than we can't be a 7 or an 8, guys. Our season could end the second weekend, the second game, not the second weekend, second game. Yeah. We need a 6. I'll take a 6 if we can get it. I would take a 6. Oklahoma is always weak. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, he loves him some Oklahoma. Yeah. Twice hit them. We beat them on the last second shot. Yeah. Nervous about tomorrow. Oh, yeah. No, look, Jake, don't be nervous. Don't be scared of them. Hell, be scared of the next game. In Florida twice. In Vanderbilt. Yeah, don't worry about these guys. If we can't beat these guys, other than South Carolina and Oklahoma, the other 6 games are, what do we have? I have it right here in front of me. Oklahoma, Tennessee, at Florida, Georgia, at Auburn, at South Carolina, Vanderbilt, at Texas A&M, and Florida. Last 3 games, Vanderbilt, at Texas A&M, Florida. There you go. Yeah, it's a hell of a stretch to end it. We need to get this game tomorrow. That would put us at what, 17 wins? Okay, yeah. We really need 19, which we should be able to get. But yeah. Yeah, we don't be worried about this game. Be worried about Tennessee a little bit more than Tennessee. But yeah, Oklahoma, look, Oweh will be ready for them. And also Brandon Garrison. Brandon Garrison can't do anything except fight. He doesn't like them either. But look, we just got to keep going. Forward, wait, yeah. So, yeah, Texas A&M. We need for them to lose some games. That's what we need. Is Texas A&M to lose. Garrison doesn't like, Oklahoma. Yeah, no, he does not. No, he does not. So good. Whatever we need. Look, Chandler, Oweh, and Aberdeen have to be our scorers. That's the 3 guys that need to play well every game, and we can win. If one of those guys has an off night, somebody have to pick it up. But we're going to see. We will find out. And of course, we were sitting there talking about football. We're getting all the love now, all the love, all the people in the national media love that Will Stein is from the Big Ten. So he's going to get a lot of love. Don't worry. Yeah, all of a sudden people are just saying all kinds of. They don't even know what they're talking about. They're talking about they're going to be the next Indiana. It's like whoa, 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 wait a hold on a second. Before we get to India, let's just try to win some. Let's try to have a good team and win some games. But yeah, did play at Oklahoma State. Yes, Oklahoma State. Yes, that's why he hates him. Right. Yes, and Oweh played at Oklahoma. Correct. Yes. And look, I don't know about Garrison, guys. He doesn't give us much, to be honest with you. He's a big dude who can clog up the lane. I mean, we need him. At least he can stand there, alter somebody's shot, maybe. But the guy's not ever going to be scoring 10 points. And if he could get a double, we could teach him. He has zero post moves. If you throw the ball into him, what the hell is he going to do with it under the basket? Throw it up at the rim? Yeah. So, but no, we just need to keep doing what we're doing, playing like we're playing, and stop doing the 5-out. See, we didn't do a lot of 5-out offense and zoom action sets. We just played under the basket, and seems to be working. So let's keep driving to the basket. Let's keep doing that because Aberdeen and Oweh are good at going to the basket. Maybe Jasper Johnson can have a good game. I hope so. Yeah, Tennessee's going to win that game easy. And no, sorry, I looked at the wrong score. Oh, South Carolina's catching up to Texas, but they're both at the bottom of the league. So, but yeah, Tennessee's not messing around. So, anyway, guys, look, we need to get these two. We need to get these two home games, both of them. Get Tennessee again. That's what we need to do. Then that's what that'd be 8. That'd be 19 wins. That'd be like 16. No, 18 wins. That'd be 18 wins. Garrison had a great assist to Oweh. Yeah, he did. I forgot what video I have on tonight. A short. Do I have Oweh on tonight? No, I have Jelovic on tonight. I don't remember. Jelovic, yes. I have a Jelovic shorts on right now. So Jelovic needs to keep scoring 7 or 8 points and giving us 10 minutes. And yeah, so he just launched one, guys. And one 3-pointer, I don't think it was that one, or maybe it was. He didn't even look at the basket. He was just so far out there. He just, so. Yep. And so anyway, yeah, as we get ready for, football, I guess Will Stein's just going to be going on interview tours, which is fine. Go on and hype it up. Let's hype it up as much as we can and get people excited about football. So that's all you can do. That's all you can do. So what did I do? I did a tight ends video and a DJ Miller video that I got sitting to go out. So Jake, I was watching Mark Fox. Yeah, he's always in Mark Pope's ear, like, like maybe too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I'd be like, hey man, I know he's trying to help him, but sometimes it's like, he's trying to coach the team through. It's like, which one of y'all is the coach? I don't know if you picked up on that, but I have picked up on that a couple of times in the huddle, and I know hopefully he's just giving them information because I don't know what he's saying, but he's very animated, Mark Fox. So I don't know. Hopefully it's something good. What's up with Noah? Well, he had a good game. We just need him to do it again. Is it an outlier? Is it just a one-off? Hopefully it isn't. Like Tennessee, he won't be able to play against Tennessee. Now, this game he might can play, but there'll be some games where you can't play him as much because Tennessee will just they don't even care. They'll just beat the crap out of him. If you remember in Knoxville, he went in for like 2 minutes and got pushed under the basket and he took him out. So, I don't know. We'll see. Trent Noah just needs to, when he's in there, he needs to be a scorer. You can be on the floor and stay in front of your man like last time. So we'll see as we get to Florida and Texas A&M and Florida twice. We'll find out what Trent Noah can do. He needs to keep building on that. Jasper Johnson needs to pick it up and not get 2 quick fouls. So I don't know what we'll do. I think you'll see more of Noah. We'll see. Like I said, I don't mind him in Oklahoma, but Tennessee won't be a good, he's not a good fighter game. Yeah, he's not a good fighter. But we'll see. Maybe he'll surprise me. Uh, but yeah, Trent Noah, Chandler. Chandler needs to keep getting 10 to 15 points a game. That's what we need from him. And make the plays that he keeps making. But no, guys, look, at this point in the season, you are what you are. Now, we did tweak it and we did stop shooting. We only took 13 threes if you're just getting in here. That wasn't a lot. That's I say about 15 is probably right for us. The cat in the hat. Yes. Uh, but yeah, we don't need to get in a scoring contest with anybody. Tennessee and Oklahoma, we don't have to worry about it. We play Florida, Vanderbilt, Texas A&M. Okay, those guys can, now you're going to start getting guys can get up in the 80s, maybe 90s on you if you're not careful. So, and I don't know about Georgia, so I haven't really seen a lot of Georgia. So South Carolina, I'm not worried about, but there's 9 games left. Let's win 5 of them. Let's go 5-4. I'll take 5-4. Yeah, Ole Miss is going to get. I mean, their coach. Man, they're getting killed right now. Man, they're Chris Beard. I thought he would do better than that. They paid a lot of money for little man there, and he. I guess he. Look, he can't guard anybody. I like him, but wow, South Carolina almost tied, down by 2 with 2 minutes left. So they caught up to Texas. But yeah, we need to win. That's the name of the game. Get we need to win in Nashville. That'll be key for the seeding also. If we could win a couple games, make a run in Nashville, man, that'd be great. That would get everybody fired up. If we did something, if we finished well here in these last 9 games, if we could go 5-4, 6-3, or whatever, and then make a run in Nashville, that'd go a long way. And then, yeah, when we get in the tournament, look, it'll just depend on who the heck bracket we're in and who we play. And, yeah, what seed are we? So, I don't know. I just know there's a lot of teams scoring a lot of points. Because I think Texas A&M is a 5 right now. They might get up to a 4. I think somebody had them as a 4. That's the highest rated SEC team. So, Connecticut's winning again. Connecticut's beating Xavier 92-58. Connecticut's only lost 1 game. I don't know that Arizona will lose a game, guys. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I mean, everybody can score. Evansville's getting the crap beat out of them. What else is there? Okay, well, that's all that's going on tonight. Okay. And I don't think the line's come out on our game, has it? Has that line come out on our game? I don't think it has. Tomorrow. Let's see. It's got to be in here. Alabama's a 9-point favorite over Texas A&M. It's at Alabama. 8.5. How can Alabama be an 8.5-point favorite over Texas A&M? That's weird, guys. Louisville's a big time over Notre Dame. Yeah, I don't know how Alabama's an 8.5-point favorite. That's very, very strange. I don't know where are we at. So we got to be on here. Here we are. Where are we at? Kentucky 9.5. I don't know if we can get these guys by 9.5, guys. I don't know if we. I would take Oklahoma to cover that because I don't know if we can beat them by. I don't know if we can beat anybody by 10 points. Maybe we can. Okay. All right. Well. So okay, we are basically a 10-point favorite, but that surprises me that Texas A&M is 8.5-point underdog at Alabama. Surprises me. Derek, Ole Miss coach, got thrown out of the game. Well, good, he needs to because he's gonna get if he doesn't pick it up. Travis Perry, I know they paid him some money. I mean, look, I like Travis Perry, but what does he do? 5'5"? I mean, what is he supposed to be? He ain't 5'8", 5'9". He's not 5'9". I mean, look, I like the kid. He's a Kentucky kid, but come on, man. He can't guard anybody, especially as a guard, but yeah. Chris Beard, I don't know what's going on. All the money's going to football. I can tell you that. Ole Miss, a lot of money going to football. A lot of money. Yeah, Ole Miss is not in the running to get any big time college players. We still haven't gotten anybody. So there you go. We still don't have anybody for next year. So we'll just have to buy some players and spend some money. And see what happens, right? I mean, if we could get, I mean, there's got to be somebody. Surely the guy will sign a couple of high school players. Uh, I'm not sold on Braden Hawthorne. I mean, he's a stick to me. He looks like a very thin kid. I know he's a forward, but you know, I don't know. Like I said, Reese Potter. I mean, he's a 7 foot. Just I mean, he can't play under the basket. He's so thin. But yeah, so for next year, I don't know. We'll see. Cam Williams. I like Cam Williams, but man. Uh, all right, so he got thrown out. Chris Beard. Okay, well, there you go, guys. If you're just getting in here, Will Stein is the toast of the media. We are the talk of the media because he's a Big Ten coach that's going to the SEC, and he's going to do great things. Well, good. And nobody's talking about John Summerall, not on the national media. I can tell you that. Everybody's talking about Will Stein. So we're getting some publicity out of this, which good. We need some players after this year. Um, so yeah, I'll keep making videos. I'll keep going over the roster. Uh, yep, we just got to get to spring football. This is the first weekend they said he's been in Lexington. If you watch that one interview, because he was at recruiting high school players, he hasn't even been in Lexington. Very, very little. So now we can get ready for spring football and get everything ready for April. Right? April is spring football. I think so. Yes. So hey, that's what we'll do. So in 30 days, this channel will be a year old. I think I'm up to 1,300 people, 1,200 people. So that's not bad for 11 months. We'll see what I get. Not bad for a year. I'll be 1 year. Yes, and you could not do lives till you got 100 people, or was it 500 people? It was either 100 or 500. Till you get 500, they won't let you do. You ain't doing a live. You ain't, yeah. So I had to start off just doing videos and thinking, okay, what can I do? Our Wildcat, our offensive line can go up against anybody. Yes, I agree. Well, the first 5, yes. Don't ask anybody. Don't get anybody hurt. Yes, I agree. Yeah, our offensive line. I mean, the Hurd kid is good. The kid from UTEP is a good player too. So yeah, I mean, our offensive line, the first 5 guys, we're good. Just I don't know who their backups are going to be. That's the only problem. Yeah, but so yeah, our offensive line, we should be able to run the ball. I think you're going to see us run the ball. I think it's just we might spread out, but we're still going to run the ball. And we're still going to throw to the tight end. We're still going to throw the running back, just like you saw last year. We're still going to throw to Rodriguez, and now Patterson will probably get, or whoever's running back will get more receptions. So, but yeah, we running. We will run the ball. So we got to play defense no matter what. Uh, so yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with offensive line. That's about as good offensive line as we are going to get. So because yeah, I don't think we got like 3 backups, but 3 or 4 backups that have played. But other than that, uh, we're good on defense. Defensive line is good. Yeah, linebackers and safeties. Linebacker, a little thin, but nickel's backs. We're not going to worry too much about linebacker. Sam Green will be fine. Marquise Humphrey Grace, that's who we needed to keep, and we kept him. So, but yeah, so we're sitting here talking about football and basketball. Basketball guys got to win that game tomorrow. That's no excuse. We're a 9.5-point favorite. Okay, that means we should take care of business. And hopefully Texas A&M will lose at Alabama. That would be great. That would be nice. Yeah, let everybody at the top lose. Florida can lose to somebody. I don't know whoever's ahead of us. Arkansas is still ahead of us. We're tied. Yeah, we're tied, but they're ahead of us. So just got to keep winning, guys. Tennessee ended up blowing out Ole Miss. So Tennessee's going to come in here on Saturday ready to go, guys. What does Oklahoma do good, WKRP? They're kind of like Arkansas. They got a couple shooters, and they got they kind of play like they almost beat Arkansas last week. Arkansas made the plays at the very and won by 2 or 3 points, but they almost had Arkansas. They had them on the ropes. I mean, they sort of I mean, they got a big guy that's really good. Their guards are good. Uh, they're 1-8, but man, if they play like they did against Arkansas, they look pretty good. They like to get physical. So we're gonna find out. Like we said, Garrison doesn't like him, and Elway doesn't like him. So uh, they're scrappy. That's the word I was looking for, Derek. Scrappy. Yes, they're very scrappy. That coach, the head coach, he's he'll scream at him. So Mosher or whatever his name is. So I expect to get their A game, guys. What they got to lose? They're 1-8. Why do they care? They're gonna come in here and jack up three, and if they hit them, we just gotta win the game. So, but yeah, they are scrappy. They do play. They remind me of a poor man's Arkansas. Yeah, even though you think they're 1-8, but they lost some close games. So, yes. So the key to the game is what? Score more points than them, right? So Jake, they can certainly rebound. Yeah, I know they have one big dude that's really good. So yeah, let's not start this slow start. Let's not have 24 points at the half. Look, guys, we gotta have 30 some points at a half. We can't go into a half and be under 30 points. Okay. You can't do that. Then you're looking at 65, 70 points. You can't win games 70, 75. You need to get 80. So yeah, we need to keep starting off fast. They can't stop anyone at the rim, says WRP. They play sloppy on offense. Yeah, yeah, they play sloppy. I'll agree with you. They were turning the ball over, and they rely on the three. Well, for God's sakes, if that's what they do best, then get out there on them. So, look, Mark Pope's just got to keep coaching, and he's got to keep adapting and figuring out what this team can do and what they can't do. We found out what Trent Noah can do. Just hit some threes, stay in front of your guy. So yes, this is all Mark Pope now. These last 9 games, figure it out, man. You get paid $5 million a year. Figure out who needs to be on the floor, win, and let's just win the game. Just play to win the game, right? Herm Edwards, you play to win the game. Nothing else. That's it. However you got to do it. When you get in the NCAA tournament, guys, you've seen this. Some games are low scoring, some games are high. You got to do whatever you got to do to win the game. Rebound, defend, block shot, steal the ball, whatever you got to do. We just don't have a lot of versatile players right now. So yeah, hopefully Mark Pope can figure it out. He has figured out that we don't need to shoot 25 threes, which is good. Yes. So, but no, Tennessee took care of business. So they're going to be coming in here Saturday. They're not going to lose that game. So we got to get ready for that fight. After we fight these guys, every game has to be a fight for us guys. I think, I'm all for don't go overboard talking trash, but just get scrappy. We gotta be scrappy. So, and then look, like I said in football, guys, we are the darlings. Will Stein's getting a lot of love from not the SEC media. I mean, he is. I watched the SEC Unfiltered. There's a channel I don't really care for, but they can. I understand. Everybody's going to give us the love right now because we have a new coach, and Auburn's coach is going to get the love, and John Summerall from the SEC media is going to be, the next Bear Bryant is John Summerall. Can't miss. No way he's going to look. Somebody made the point. The guy that Nick Roush interviewed with, everybody's not going to succeed. All these new coaches, somebody's going to fail. The question is, who's it going to be? Is it going to be the dude at Auburn? Is it going to be Summerall? Is it going to be Will Stein? Is it going to be, everybody's not going to win. So that's the question. Is it going to be us? So I hope so. I hope so. So we're spending more money on football. So, still wish we could have found a few more receivers, but I'm sure Will Stein has a plan. So, and we'll see. But no, guys, look, I don't know what you guys, like I said, we need to make a run in Nashville. I just wanted to jump on here for a little bit tonight and just say that we need to just keep winning. Keep winning. Malachi Moreno, keep going through him. I like that. Yeah, throw it into him. He has one post move, a jump hook. That's something. All right, that's one more post move than Brandon Garrison. And Mo Diabate doesn't. Yeah, Mo Diabate shot a three. You guys, and please, I hate it every time he shoots a three. I mean, it almost went in, but when he shoots a three, I'm like, man, don't do that. That man never needs to take a three. Uh, WKRP, what are we doing better during this streak? We are not shooting as many threes, playing better defense, we're driving the ball to the basket. We're being the aggressor instead of standing out there in the 5-out offense and waiting for people to move. We don't have time for that now. We're not going to take 25 threes. Just get to the basket, get downhill. We're doing better playing under the basket in the paint. That's what we got to do right there. Just forget. I mean, look, I'm all for shooting threes if they're there, but don't just jack up a three to jack up a three. Like Aberdeen will go down there, nobody's under the basket, and he'll just jack one up. It's like, can you wait for us to get down there, dude? Can you hold off a second? Yeah, we just need to run some stuff, whatever we're running in this last game. What seed, Wildcat Highlights in the tournament are we projected to be? Right now, it's 7. We're not projected with 7 or an 8 is what we're projected to be at the end of the SEC season. We'll see, because if we're 7 or 8, that means the second game we'll play a 1 or a 2, and that means we will probably only win 1 game, and that would not be good. So let's get a 6. Let's run something here. Let's win some games that we're not supposed to win. Florida, we got to get them once. Tennessee, get them again. We owe Vanderbilt. Come on, Vanderbilt's coming to Rupp Arena. Look, man, when they come into Rupp Arena, man, we need to whip their ass. The shit they did to us, that was an embarrassment. Mark Pope, this is all on him. He's got to figure it out, man. You're the coach. But I don't know, Wildcat. Yeah, we're not projected. The highest, Texas A&M is a 5 right now. That is the highest seeded SEC team. And we got 8 teams in right now. And they're all 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're all SEC teams. So everybody's bunched up there. Arkansas, Kentucky, Florida. Florida's starting to play good, guys. But yeah, Texas A&M being an 8.5-point underdog at Alabama tomorrow night, that's a head scratcher because they've only lost 1 game. Now, they're going to play some good people at the end here, but man, who will be in the poll first? Kentucky and A&M. Probably A&M. If they beat Alabama, A&M. If they beat Alabama, if they lose to Alabama, then maybe we will be, because we'll beat Oklahoma, right? So then we might start getting in the poll. Then I can't believe we're trying to crack. We're trying to crack the top 25. Yeah, it just depends. If A&M wins at Alabama, they'll be in. So I didn't know they weren't already. I just assumed they were, but maybe they hadn't beat anybody. So. But no, you know what? Now that you said that, before we get off here, I haven't looked at that. I just know Arizona. Man, Arizona is so good right now. Top 25. Who's the top 25? Well, let's see. Arizona 22-0. Michigan 20-1. UConn winning right now by about 50. They've lost to 1. Duke 20-1. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 teams that have lost 1 game or no games. Gonzaga's 22-1. My bad. There's another one, 6th. Illinois, Duke, and Iowa State. I didn't know. Houston 19-2, and they're ranked 9th. Nebraska. This Nebraska thing, I don't know how good they are. Michigan State, Kansas, Purdue's down to 18-4. North Carolina's up to 14th. We should have beat them. Yeah. So Tennessee's 25th. Florida is 17th. That's the only thing. Vandy's 15th. Okay, so that's all we got. Vandy's 15, Florida's 17, Arkansas's 21, Louisville's 24, and Tennessee's 25. There you go. So I don't know. We got to beat Tennessee to get in. To answer your question, I would say beat Tennessee and beat Oklahoma, and then we'll be in, obviously. So yeah, Texas A&M is not in there. Okay. SLU's 21-1. Who's SLU? Is that Southern Louisiana? St. Louis, my bad. St. Louis. The Travis Ford coach there. Okay, well, I don't count St. Louis. Anyway, look, Michigan, Arizona, UConn, those teams at the top, guys, top 5 or 6 teams are way better than everybody else. And if we have to play any of those teams, we would have to really play defense and really play well uh, to beat any of those guys. But that's who we're going to be playing if we don't get out of the 7 or 8 bracket. Is one of those guys, and then it's going to be like, damn. But we've done it before, so let's do it again. I wish we'd run. I mean, we got 8 games left, guys. If we can win 6 out of 8, that'd be great. If we could end up coming in second, and I'd be happy if we came in second in the SEC right now. I don't know about you guys, just second. I'll take second. But no, definitely just starts tomorrow night. We're a 9.5 point favorite. Can't lose that game. Cannot lose that game. Anything you guys want to talk about before I just want to get on here real quick and see what everybody was doing. And, like I said, we're getting love in football. So you don't see that very often until we start losing. And then they'll turn real quick. If he starts losing, they'll turn on us. Don't worry, especially the SEC media. So I think the good old boys still had us last. Cousin Shane. Those dudes need to go to Cracker Barrel and stay there. Do your show from Cracker Barrel, man. But anyway, that's my thoughts on the SEC podcast. I like them, but come on, man. No research. Who else was talking about the SEC? Oh, man, the bald guy, the dude that I always make fun of. Now I can't remember his name. He didn't even talk about us. So in the SEC preview, they were talking about SEC. He didn't even bring us up. So Josh Pate, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. So Josh Pate, if we beat Alabama, we'll get talked about on the SEC network. Yeah, Paul Finebaum. Yeah, that guy. He likes Will Stein, though. I like how he said it. I like that choice. We didn't ask you, man. Why don't you shut up, dude? We didn't ask you. Get back on the phone. That guy's a dinosaur. Man, it's hard to watch that show. All right, guys. Well, look, I work Thursday, so Friday, I work Thursday, Saturday, Monday. So I'll probably get on here Friday or Sunday, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to put out some football videos. Hopefully we win tomorrow night. I won't put out a video if we win because we should win that game. So there's no reason to put out look, we're a 9.5 point favorite. I don't care how much we win by. Just win the damn game. It doesn't have to be 9.5. It can be 1. I'll take 2. Take 3, So, we can do it. Mark Pope, man, come on, dude. Just set us up to win. And, what are you going to say? Always going to play well. So, no more injuries, and everybody just play the best they can. And Trent Noah, keep getting out there on the floor. Tennessee's coming up next, guys. They just beat the crap out of Ole Miss before I get off here. And someone said that my man got teed up. Their coach got teed up. So, he's having a rough time. They paid him a lot of money, Chris Beard. So he hit his wife. They made up. All right. I like how before I get off here, I like how they hired him real fast. They didn't even wait a year, which that was smart. Yeah. So, hey, need a good start to the game before we get off here. Derek, yes, we cannot be down, especially to these guys. Listen, if we don't have 37 points at halftime, just know that I'm cursing. I'm cursing at the TV, at the Mark Pope. Come on, man. Come on. You got to have 30 points at halftime. I mean, we can't have 1 point a minute. That's about what we were averaging when we lose. About 1 point a minute. Yeah. So, start good. Finish good. Look, just keep playing tough. We got to make it a rock fight. We got to play like Tennessee, guys. I mean, that's what we need to do. If we're going to do anything, we need to play like just make it a rock fight like they did tonight. I saw it was a low-scoring game, 52-42. We want the game in the 60s is great, 70s. We don't want to see 80. We don't want to get a game in the 80s. So start good. All right, guys. I'll get on Friday or Sunday. I'm gonna put out some videos. So we'll keep going. Like I said, football, we're gonna get a lot of love, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff said. We'll talk about how many games we can win. I looked at the schedule. I don't know how many games we can win, guys. Obviously, 6 would be great. If we got to beat Louisville to get 6 probably. So 2 non-cons, Louisville, that's 3. Go 3-6 in the SEC. They find 3 wins somewhere, and we'll see. You know, lot 5 road games and 4 home games. Next year we flip it, but this year 5 road games. And the only easy one, if you want to call it easy, Lenore Sellers and South Carolina is the only easy one. Yeah, then home games are LSU, Florida, Alabama, and I'm forgetting somebody. But yeah, okay. So we gotta beat we gotta beat the Fighting John Summeralls. That would make the year. Okay, it's like 2 expansion teams, 2 new coaches going at it. So no more snow before we get out for Jake. I think we're done, brother. So if you look at the long range forecast here, next week it starts getting up in the 50s, and then by the time we get to March 1st, and yeah, I mean it's not spring's not going to be real early, but it's going to be in the 55, 35, 55, 35. Fine with me. It can't. Well, if it snows, it's going to melt. So I think the snow is close to being over. It'll all be over by June. That's what I always tell my guys at work. Don't worry, by July, it'll all be over by June. So don't worry. It'll end eventually. All right. That's the thought for the day. That's the thought for the night. Just it'll all be over by June. Remember I told you that. All right, guys. Look, have a great day tomorrow. Go watch the game. Go enjoy it. Let's go win the game, and then let's get Tennessee's gonna come in here, put the boxing gloves on, and get ready to tee some technical fouls up, and put your mouth guard in. I'd play with a mouth guard like Charles Barkley. Put your mouth guard in. Let's get ready to have a knockdown drag out on Saturday. I'll probably see you guys Friday. All right. Have a good day. Have a good night. Enjoy the game. Go Cats.